rioter filmed themselves smoking a J inside the DC Capitol Rotunda as it was being stormed, and an advocacy group plans to give away free cannabis as long as you get your COVID vaccine. This is Lo with Veriheal, keeping you up to date with the latest in cannabis news. If you haven't been living under a rock recently, you're probably very much aware of the incidents that occurred in DC last week. In an attempted insurrection, several rioters stormed the DC Capitol as Congress was certifying Biden's win in the presidential election. Many of the participants have been identified and are now undergoing intense investigation. One clip has surfaced of two rioters sharing a joint inside the rotunda, declaring that they had just made history as patriots in what they claimed was now their house. And another rioter who live-streamed the siege has been identified as both a shareholder in multiple cannabis farms and an owner of a cannabis consultant firm in Oklahoma. In an interview with News West 9, she vehemently insists that what she did was legal and she will continue to stand by her choice and conduct. Even though cannabis is legal in Washington, D.C., it's still very much illegal to consume and possess on any federal premises. For about a century now, cannabis has long suffered an unshakable stigma, and the defiant actions at the Capitol did nothing but support it. More in DC, activists from the group DC Marijuana Justice, or DCMJ, have announced a Joints for Jab campaign that will hand out free bags of cannabis outside of COVID vaccination centers in the district. The group insists that the free product is top shelf quality that's free of pesticides and synthetic fertilizers. In a press release, the group stated that this community effort aims to highlight the need for further local and national cannabis reform while also advocating for the equitable distribution of this critical vaccine. The date, time, and location are to be determined and will be announced at a later time once the clinic's information is revealed. And lastly, following cannabis's wild success in 2020, 2021 may prove to be another winning year as more states are stepping up to the cannabis legalization plate. New York, Rhode Island, hopefully New Jersey, and Virginia are just a few of many. And according to top lawmakers in the state, Texas, of all places, is planning on following suit with intentions on expanding its super restrictive medical cannabis program. The state's current medical cannabis program is so restrictive that many don't even consider it an actual medical cannabis program at all. However, in the past, the state has expanded the qualifications to become a patient in a very slow, incremental crawl. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick insists that while the state is not currently interested in California's model, where cannabis is so freely accessible, moving forward to broaden the medical program for Texans is not off the table. What are your thoughts? Do you think Texas will move forward with this? Let us know. So go ahead and like this video and give us a follow at Veriheal to stay up to date with the latest in cannabis news. Thanks for watching.